You guys, make sure you guys are sharing this platform. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button as soon as you come in the building. I don't care if we got 1,000 people in the building. I don't care if we got 5 people in the building. Make sure you guys are sharing this platform with your loved ones, all right? This is episode number 78, all right? We're 22 episodes away from episode 100. I've been switching the times lately, and I do apologize, but like I tell you guys, we go live, and we got real things going on in life, and I do not get paid from YouTube. This channel is not monetized, all right? So when I'm doing this, you guys, I'm doing this because I want to be here for you guys and be consistent. But nonetheless, times do change, so make sure you guys are turning your notification bells on. All right, so anytime I go on, you'll get notified. Anytime I put up new content, a new post, you guys will be notified. All right? Now, moving right along. Listen, man, this right here hurts my heart. This one really hurts my heart. All right, you guys familiar with Drea Michelle? We spoke about Drea Michelle last week getting married to Jalen Green, all right, NBA player. Now, we all know about how they speak about Draya Michele. Draya Michele, she has a somewhat, some would say a promiscuous past. Some people say Draya Michele has a promiscuous past. Nonetheless, now, what I'm about to speak about is kind of consistent with that allegation, all right? I'm not sure she had a promiscuous past, but that's what they say. Now, nonetheless, there's a video online of Nick Young speaking to Gilbert Arenas, all right? Apparently, they're good friends. Now, Gilbert Arenas and Nick Young, they're laughing, all right? They're reminiscing. And they're reminiscing about Mrs. Draya Michele. With that being said, and this hurts my heart, you know what I mean? Let me tell you something. Draya Michele, she's pretty as fuck. I'm just keep it 1,000, child. She's pretty in my book, all right? She's very attractive, all right? With all the ridicule, with all that being said, with the promiscuous past and all that, you still can't deny this woman's beauty. She has the beauty. She's like that, period. Now, back to Gilbert Arenas and Nick Young. Now, Nick Young and Gilbert Arenas, they're laughing. They're online, all right? FaceTime each other, or they might be live, what have you. They're reminiscing about them one time coming from a club. They was coming from some event out there doing what rich people do. Now, they're laughing and they're chuckling. Now, you see Nick Young, he's laughing, and Gilbert Arenas is laughing. They're saying names, but they're kind of like holding back on the name. They're beating around the bush slightly, all right? Now, this hurts my heart. Nick Young was reminiscing with Gilbert Arenas, in which he was trying to jog his memory. He was trying to bring something to Gilbert Arenas' attention, all right? He was telling Gilbert Arenas, does he remember a moment in time, that they had Draya Michele inside the car? Now, apparently, Nick Young is in the front of the vehicle, and Draya Michele and Gilbert Arenas is in the back of the vehicle. All right. Now, Nick Young, I don't know if he was driving or he was the passenger, but apparently he had to look over his shoulder. Now, when he looks over his shoulder, this hurts my heart. Nick Young alluded to Draya Michele giving Gilbert Arenas fellatio in the back of the car. Ooh, that shit hit me. All right? That hit me. Listen, Draya Michelle's a beautiful chick, man. So, though she has a promiscuous past, certain things I don't even want to hear about. When I hear things like that, it brings down her value. Now, I don't know how true this is. But like I said, Nick Young was bringing that to Gilbert Arenas' attention. He was reminiscing. Do you remember that time that I turned my head and I seen, and you know, they're speaking online. Obviously, they couldn't use that the graphic verbiage, right? But nonetheless, they were alluding to Draya Michele giving Gilbert Arenas in the back of the vehicle while Nick Young is driving in the front, while Nick Young is in the front seat. Now, don't shoot the messenger. Grrr. Listen, that brought down Drea Michelle's value extremely. They're trying to say that Drea Michelle was a jump off. That's what they're alluding to. That's a jump off. For Drea Michelle to be given, allegedly, Gilbert Arenas' brains in the back of the vehicle while his man's is in the front driving, or he's in the passenger seat, what have you. He's in the front. For her to feel that she would do that while his friend is in the vehicle, I find that to be a bit promiscuous. I find that to be a bit, it's a lot. That's a lot, right? So when you see this new guy, Jalen Green, that he's pregnant, shout out to Jalen Green, shout out to Drea Michelle. Like I said, don't shoot the messenger. Grrr. But these are things that we're speaking about. I didn't speak about it. This is Nick Young and Gilbert Arenas speaking about this. It makes you question Drea Michelle's past. Drea Michelle has a consistency with obviously she's dated NBA players, all right? Obviously she dates entertainers, celebrities, especially NBA players. So she's been in cahoots with Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert Arenas has ran through that before. And he did that, getting head. He's getting brain in the back of the car while his man's is driving, while Nick Young is driving. And they're both laughing about it online. All right? This is stuff that Jalen's going to have to deal with. These are the type of things that Jalen is they're going to constantly pop up. People, this is the information age, it's the internet age. It's one button away, somebody could upload a video on you. One button away, somebody can expose some information on you. All right? One push of a button away. So with that being said, this guy, Jalen, he's going to be under a lot of pressure throughout the whole duration of this being with Drea Michelle. And that's his baby mother. So he's always going to be in correlation with Drea Michelle. And this is what they were skeptical about. So when they were talking about Drea Michelle's past and her intentions with being with Jalen, Mr. Green, these are the things that people are going to use in their defense to make him question his relationship with Drea. We still got to give respect to Drea, but nonetheless, these are the things that we are concerned about. All right? Shout out. That hurt me, to be honest with you. Big shout out to Drea, man. Big shout out to Drea. Big shout out to Gilbert Arenas. Shout out to Nick Young. Shout out to Jalen Green. Shout out to all parties. All right? Shout out to everybody. Nonetheless, all right? Like I say, don't shoot the messenger. I'm only here to deliver the message, all right? I see you guys in the comment section. Shout out to Paul Bizzle in the building. Yo, got that work in, my G. That part. Shout out to Tracy Sanchez. I'm in the building. That part. Big up to the family. You guys, make sure you guys are hitting that like button when you guys come in the building. Make sure you guys are sharing this podcast. All right? Yo, got that work in, my G. That part. What work you referring to? I don't know. But nonetheless, big shout out to everybody involved, man. Shout out to the whole NBA. That part. And shout out to Drea Michelle, the new baby on board. Why not? All right. You guys, make sure you guys hit that like button. Don't be a ninja watcher. It's a person that be creeping and watching. Don't be no pocket watcher, because that's just a hater. And you definitely want to be one of these, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we call it, peeping Tom. Y'all know what they do to peeping Tom. Stay out of jail, and you won't have to find out what they do to peeping Toms. All right? Now, moving right along. Listen, man. I'm hearing that rumors that they're planning on banning TikTok. All right, you guys. So you guys know it was up to, they're voting on, they want to ban TikTok. Obviously,